Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Houston Astros.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Houston Astros.
Merle Mora getting ready to hit. Mora comes in 5th in the American League in batting average.
Merle Mora.
Hey, nobody out now.
The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the center fielder, Christian.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Next offering is in for a strike. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
And now Luis Matos. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So next up for Houston, Raul Villa. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
And a swing and a miss there. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Cairo makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, stepping in, Brandon Lewis.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Brandon Lewis.
Get ahead right now.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And ball 1.
Hey,
that's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Bounced out to short. McLean gloves it. The throw to first. One up, one down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Lee up next for the Astros.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
0-1 down. In the air, out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Mark Zimborski.
The catcher, Mark.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's a strike. That's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
We got no one.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, Adrian Armas.
Adrian Armas,
right,
the next to
now.
hit. Armas, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. In there for strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. The punch out there, out number 2.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
And here is Merle Mora. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 4th. Now Christian Franklin.
Leading up for the Astros,
The right-hander back
the
to
center
work.
fielder, Christian.
There's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. This one chopped up the middle. Bare hand grab, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter,
Luis Matos up next for the Astros.
Stay ahead now.
And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Raul Villa. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Brandon Lewis.
The third baseman.
And there's the strike.
Lewis.
No outs.
Come on, big guy. Get him yourself right here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Rose.
John Rhodes up next for the Astros. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
And the righty deals. Ball 1 there.
Come on, guys.
And a pitch. Rolled over to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. On the ground to the left. Baden collects on the run, sends it over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Tyler Lee.
Hey, 2 down here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
All right, come on now.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to short. Over to first, and that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Mark Zimborski.
The catcher,
The wind of the pitch.
Zimborski.
There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hey, no one down here.
And the right-hander deals. Liner, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Armas batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Well, they got him swinging with the knuckleball there, and I feel this guy's pain, Boog. I just have nightmares about the times that I had to face Tim Wakefield. Not good numbers, and if my career was based off of that, I would have been in AAA.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
So the lineup flips over. Merle Mora digs in now. In there for strike 1. Zimborski leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Christian Franklin up next for the Astros. And that's in there for strike 1.
Here we go, boys.
Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Luis Matos.
Leading off for the Astros,
Matt back to work.
the designated hitter.
Good eye right there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead
No outs here.
at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a slow roller. McLean collects it in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Raul Villa.
Raul Villa will hit next. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Come on now. Here we go.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more
One
confidence
down,
to move
down.
through the at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Up the middle. McLean handles the chance to first, and he beats it.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very
Number
difficult to get
number
anybody
60.
on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
Lewis.
You know?
Yeah, no question. One down. Brandon Lewis up next for the Astros. And fouled off.
Hey, we got one out here.
The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
On the ground to third. Dive, and he's got it. Baden over to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 6 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, John Rhodes.
The right fielder,
The
John
line to kick the pitch.
Rhodes.
There's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler Lee.
So next up for Houston, Tyler Lee. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, we got one here.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. This one popped up. Flores on the move.
Ball.
Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Mark Zimborski.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Mark Zimborski.
Hey,
1 for 2. In there for strike 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that.
0-2.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Adrian Armas.
For the Astros,
And a pitch.
the second baseman, Adrian Armas.
There's a strike.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out. Come on, guys.
And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Stays alive. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death.
Up
With
next
2
for the
strikes, you're looking to protect, and
first baseman.
halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now the first baseman, Merle Mora.
Hey, we got one here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. That one the other way, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Christian Franklin. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hey, get us a grounder right here. Here you go.
And the righty deals. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Hey, we got one.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
And now it's going to be Luis Matos. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike one. Mora, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
And we got 2.
Is just 1 strike away. And 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. McLean handles. That's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
6-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire